So, question for, I guess, everyone in the room, now that they've left. Okay, now that Raven's left.
Yes?
What's up, Simon?
How secure do you think this place is? No, that's not it. How freely do you think we can talk here?
Worried they're listening?
Are you not?
No. But that's because I know they're listening.
And how do you know that?
It would be moronic to believe otherwise.
How so?
Seriously, Simon? Think about what we've been through since we got here.
Actually, she's got a point. Let's go back to the beginning. We finished a shoot on the horrors of Hastur and the New York City cult of the King in Yellow.
Right, the Order of the Falling Stars, circa 1930s. Once we were done, we walked out into the hallways out there. Empty hallways, empty rooms, except for a cafe for us to get what they call food. This bedroom, the recording room, and editing room.
God, how many days has it been?
174.
How do you know that, just off the top of your head?
I needed something to do.
Almost 6 months. That's not too bad, comparatively.
Comparatively to what?
Fresh scripts, flashbacks. And we are always listening.
So, we've discussed the origins, the encounters, and the lingering effects of the Leng Spiders. But there's one question we haven't answered. Why do they exist? What purpose do they serve in the grand scheme of things? Connor, any thoughts?
The Leng Spiders are enigmatic, to say the least. Their existence goes beyond mere survival or predation. I believe they serve a purpose, but not one we can fully understand. In the mythos, they might represent something deeper, a force of entrapment, or of inevitability. They're not just creatures of the plateau of Leng, they're symbols of the cosmic web that binds everything together, a reminder of our insignificance in the face of something far greater.
Exactly. The Leng Spiders aren't just predators, they're weavers. In the occult, spiders are often seen as keepers of fate, entities that connect and control through their webs. The Leng Spiders take this a step further. They don't just trap, they bind, ensnare, and entangle their victims in a way that transcends physical space. In a sense, they're agents of cosmic balance, forces that remind us of our place in the universe.
So, they're not just acting for themselves. They're part of a larger structure, a cosmic web. Do you think they're connected to other entities within the mythos? Perhaps even serving a higher power?
It's possible. This world is filled with beings that serve roles beyond our understanding. The Leng Spiders could very well be agents of something greater, perhaps even emissaries of the outer gods. There's a theory that the plateau of Leng is a kind of threshold between worlds, a place where different dimensions meet. The Leng Spiders might be tasked with guarding this threshold, ensuring that only certain forces can pass through.
And that would make them gatekeepers, creatures of order and chaos at once. In my practice, we see such beings as reminders, symbols that some doors are not meant to be opened, some places not meant to be crossed. The Leng Spiders, by trapping and binding, keep that balance. They prevent us from wandering too far into the unknown, reminding us that there are limits to what we can understand.
So, in a way, the Leng Spiders aren't just malevolent. They're part of a cosmic order, enforcing boundaries that we might not be able to see or understand. Connor, Do you think this is why they haunt the survivors? Why they leave the lingering connection?
Yes. Survivors of the Leng Spider encounters often describe that haunting feeling as if they've been marked. I believe that mark is a reminder, a way of telling us that we've crossed the line, that we've seen too much. The spiders leave their victims with a shadow, a memory, to keep them from venturing back into forbidden territory. It's a warning, but one that comes with a price.
The Leng Spiders are guardians of the unknown. Their web is a boundary, a net that holds reality together. Those who survive their encounters are forever bound to that knowledge, marked by the encounter as a reminder of the cosmic forces that hold the universe in balance.
It's a chilling thought that the Leng Spiders are both captors and protectors, binding us to a reality we can barely comprehend. They don't act out of malice, they act out of purpose, weaving a web that holds us in place. And maybe that's the ultimate horror, the idea that there are forces beyond our understanding, creatures that exist to remind us of our own limitations.
The Leng Spiders aren't just beings of darkness. They're part of a cosmic tapestry. They remind us that, in the grand scheme of things, we're just threads, woven into something larger than we'll ever understand.
Thank you, Connor, Raven. This has been enlightening and unsettling. The Leng Spiders are creatures of mystery, guardians of the boundaries between worlds, entities that remind us of our own insignificance in the face of the unknown. They're not merely monsters, they're symbols of a cosmic web that binds us all. Thank you, listeners, for joining us tonight. Remember, some mysteries are best left unexplored. Stay curious, stay cautious, and be mindful of the shadows, for they may hold more than you realize.
Great stuff, guys. Really great stuff. You three are free to head back. Alright, GNARLIZTORI, go ahead and take this to Malzathor in editing so we can get it out. What? What?
No script?
Oh. We'll have someone bring it to the room. Not to worry, everything's on schedule.
That's weird, right? Like weirder than normal.
Yeah, he seemed almost nervous when you asked him about it.
It's not normal for something like that to be nervous. That doesn't bode well for us.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Connor. It's not like we know what their writing process is like.
I assumed it was magic-based. Snap of the finger and the scripts were just conjured up for us to read.
Wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility. There are creatures with both great knowledge and power. Though, to work in a capacity such as this, I don't see one being willing to do so. Which makes me worry more, if it is something of that caliber.
Not to sound like a broken record here.
No, you're right. Sorry. Just hard not to, given the place we're in.
Welcome back. We have the scripts for the next episode for you. That was fast.
Who's in this one?
Here, your copies. It's the three of us, ANIKA, and Lizzie.